Happy Friday, Facebook family, LinkedIn family, Twitter family, Instagram family. It's your fearless leader, Jason Fields, here coming to you before the Cleveland Cavaliers Golden State Warrior games go Golden State. Wanted to touch base with you all because some of you have been asking me, Jason, where can we go to test our emotional intelligence? And for that answer, you can go to the Institute for Health and Human Potential. And where can we go to test our IQ, our brain training, how smart we are, how fast do we learn? And for that, you can go to the Brain Matrix. So, the Brain Matrix, let's cover that first. This will test your IQ. And the exam or the test is 20 questions. They time you. It's a free test. However, you will have to pay, I want to say around $22 to get the results. It's pretty cool because they give you a sort of a 17 pager description, answer question, where you fall, where you rank, and quite honestly, what areas you may need to improve upon. Now, there is some debate about whether you can increase your IQ. I believe you can, but again, there is some honest debate about that. But for those of you who are looking to test your IQ, and I would advise everybody to do this, the Brain Matrix. You can do that, get the results, and understand what areas you need to work on. Now, I've been covering emotional intelligence all this week, and it has been a great conversation. And what I want to do is just advise a lot of individuals to really look at how do you deal with your emotions and how do you deal with other people's emotion, and are you managing those emotions either to your detriment, or are you managing them in a positive way where you're having positive results? Case in point, most people, well, we would say not most people, but low emotional intelligence, people who exhibit low emotional intelligence, these are individuals who are not self aware, meaning they don't know who they are. They don't regulate their emotions. They're not motivated. They lack empathy, and their social skills are not, I would say, up to par. And so your emotional intelligence takes a look at, I mean, at least this model takes a look at, how do you manage your emotions? And again, are you managing them effectively, either to your detriment, or are you managing them effectively to improve your situation? And so I would advise everybody, if you know you are the kind of individual who you go to work and your employer or your boss says something to you and it offends you, and you snap, you just react. That's what we would call exercising low emotional intelligence. In essence, you just put yourself in a worse situation. So what I would do and advise people and suggest to a lot of individuals, take the emotional intelligence. This quiz is free. Again, it's a certain amount of questions, not hard. And what will happen is they'll shoot you out a report, let you know what areas you may need to work on and what areas you're doing well at. So you can go to the Institute for Health and Human Potential. You can type up on Google, test your emotional intelligence, free IQ quiz. You can go to the Brain Matrix to test your IQ, meaning how fast you learn, do you recognize patterns, a lot of things of that nature. Again, great tests. I would advise anyone looking to understand where they're at and want to move forward in their life, potentially want to be successful, take those two exams and start working on the things where you're short at. Peace.